Right, so every yo bean smoked stream. Or do you want me to send it to you? Yeah, I'm live right now. Everyone's readied up, so I'm gonna start it up. Alright. I need to change the track. That could have been bad, bro. Oh. Realistic, event type, standard, 450, qualifying, no, collisions on, advanced physics. Okay, ready? We starting. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Okay. It's a little late one. It's gonna be good to get this night over. Got one person tuned in, which is alright. Okay, so we got a pretty stacked main event today. And in here just rips, so this should be a really interesting race. For Barnell's, here we go. Okay, let's watch Axis off of the start. He's way outside. Does not get a good jump. Looks like his hopes of getting a good start are over. Who's that in first? Barnell's. Oh, it's like, whoa. Like 7 people get taken out on the start. I don't know what happened there. It's like I have a fat friend pulls a pretty beefy hole shot from that. You got Parker right behind him, Yoshimura, and then Itaki Drew. It's all tight right now. There's just everyone's next to each other. Start of the races are usually just people trying not to take each other out because you don't want to make anyone mad because then you have to race another 20 minutes with them. Parker not really catching up to I have a fat friend. You got Saltman in third. Then Yoshimura drops back to fourth. Looks like Iowa Hawkeye is getting a little bit sideways coming down the section. Who goes down there? Was that Saltman goes down? Tough break for him. He was running in third place. Like Parker and I have a fat friend able to pull away from people a little bit. Then you got Yoshimura sitting in third still. With Essex Corey in fourth. He came through the LCQ, so that'd be pretty cool if he goes off the track. Then you got then Dizzle just got around him. Same with Iowa Hawkeyes. They're gonna go side by side over the finish line. Axe is sitting in sixth. I think he was in part of the mess at the beginning of the race. That really kind of scrambled everything around from the beginning. Looks like, oh, that was a little sketchy there. I don't know who that quite was that was in there. It's getting a little bit sketchy around that corner. Parker and I have a fat friend pulling a huge lead up across everybody. Looks like Parker's gonna try to go down the inside and he makes the pass on him. And doesn't look like he's gonna be able. I have a fat friend's gonna be able to come back. Might be able to in this flat corner. Nope, just gets alongside of him. Oh, and Park gets a really nice wheelie glitch off of that and able to pull a lead on him. Axis is catching up to both of them though. He gained a whole lot. He probably just ran like a really fast lap time there. Then SX Corey and Dizzle side by side, teammates. Gonna try not to take each other out. Looks like Dizzle's able to go around him on the inside. Saltman's working his way back up to 7th. Oh, Saltman, what? Saltman gets into Corey a little bit there, and Corey goes down again. Drops from 6th place down to 11th. Last, actually. It's really tough there. SX Yoshimura, I haven't seen him around for any tournaments, but he's from PressX Racing. They're a team that's kind of been building up. Yoshimura's showing that today. Be cool if he could get on the podium. Like Axis, I have a fat friend on the inside. He makes a clean pass on. They didn't even touch. Then I have a fat friend's gonna be able to screw up that triple. It's gonna allow Yoshimura to come in, and then he gets the reset. So Yoshimura is right on I have a fat friend now. Got a battle for 7th and 8th place right now. Going up the inside is Talon on Saltman. Nope, that was Saltman on Hockey Drew. My mistake. Looks like Yoshimura might have made a mistake. No, it looks like Dizzle was able to. Yoshimura probably made a mistake because now Dizzle and Talon are right on him. Then behind them you have Saltman and Itaki Drew still battling. Looks like there's a battle for the lead between Axis and Parker. Axis got around Parker. Axis got 2nd place last race. He was catching up to Itaki Drew for 1st. And he just made a couple mistakes and wasn't able to make it happen. So tonight he's probably coming in with a couple extra steaming, just trying to kind of prove a point that was kind of a flaw. But Parker not really letting him get too far away. Parker screws the quad over though, so gets the quad over and pulls away from him a little bit. Parker and Axis are teammates along with Itaki Drew. So looks like there's actually a battle, a 4-way battle going along right here. But Itaki Drew is able to win for G Fuel last week. So right now it could be a G Fuel sweep for wins for the series, which would be really nice for them. Looks like Itaki Drew able to pass past Iowa, Saltman, and Dizzle in pretty much one corner. They're all still right there though, so it's gonna be a tough race. Iowa cuts in front of Saltman. Saltman Case is gonna maybe try to dive up in there, but didn't want to take him out. Still going 4-way here. Maybe 3. Oh, Saltman gets the reset. It's gonna allow Dizzle and Iowa to pull on him. Looks like they're all pretty separated right now. Iowa is made a mistake in that section. That's gonna allow Dizzle to get around him. Then kind of come back though and get past him. Dizzle throws a scrub. Then Itaki Drew catching up to Talon. He's gonna try to go around the inside. Doesn't get quite as good of a wheelie glitch as Talon does there though. He still gets a good run out of it though. So they're actually both gonna catch up to Yoshimura. Yoshimura is gonna go around the outside. That's gonna allow Talon to go around him on the inside. And he makes a mistake, also allowing Itaki Drew to go around him. Nobody gets the reset going around this time. It's always good when no one gets that, because that can kind of ruin the battles. But Itaki Drew moved up to 4th. If he can catch I Have a Fat Friend, this could be a G Fuel sweep of the podium. I don't think any team has really ever done that, so that'd be kind of cool. You got Dizzle right behind Talon now, so Talon's making a few mistakes, allowing people to get past him. Dizzle's coming off a win of Street Tactics, so he's gonna try to carry that momentum. It looks like Talon flies off of the track. That's gonna also allow Iowa Hawkeyes and Saltman to get around him. Then you got Axis with Parker not too far behind him. Then I have a fat friend with a pretty decent gap behind them. And then Itaki Drew is catching up to I have a fat friend at a pretty fast rate. Then Dizzle, Iowa Hawkeyes, and then Yoshimura dropping back to 7th place. He had a good start of the race, though. That's going to be a really good, like, they got a lot of screen time for Press X Racing today. And Saltman and Talon battling right now. Saltman's going to go, looks like there's a battle going on here. Looks like Dizzle may have made a mistake and that allowed Hawkeyes to go around him. There's not really any battles going on here between Saltman and Talon. So, oh, someone goes down. Who is that? Looks like Iowa Hawkeyes goes down. He gets, whoa, he wheelies off the back of Yoshimura. Messes him up a little bit there. Yoshimura be able to get through there clean still. Saltman right behind them getting around to Hawkeyes. And then you got Talon coming behind Hawkeyes. It's kind of, looks like Hawkeyes might be lagging a little bit. It's kind of just floating around. Hockey kind of lost some ground on I have a fat friend. It's going to be tough for him. He might have made a few mistakes. And you got Dizzle closing in on him. And Yoshimura behind Dizzle. And Saltman there. They're all kind of equally spaced in this area right now. But one mistake could send you from 4th to whatever, like 9th in one little mistake. Since there's not really any battles going on, we'll see what lines Axis are running from GoPro cam, because why not? You know, let's get something different in here. Just Axis just choosing the right lines and just running smooth right now. He's just kind of ripped the lead. He doesn't want to mess it up. So prove a point from last round. See, using the wheeling to his advantage, kind of skimming across the last part of that section. Trying to hug the inside there and scrub over the finish line. He's just riding so smooth and so fast. For racing, there's two parts. You got to be smooth and you got to be fast. And Axis seems to have both of those locked down right now. Looks like nothing has really changed for anyone else. Parker just running directly in between him and I have a fat friend. Looks like Itaki Drew pulled from who is Yoshimura. Dizzle must have made a mistake and got passed by Yoshimura and Iowa Hawkeyes. That's gonna, yeah, Iowa Hawkeyes is lagging a little bit, so hopefully that doesn't become a problem for anyone behind him. Saltman getting around Dizzle. Saltman jumping up to, nope, Dizzle gets a better line through there and able to get right back around Saltman. Saltman might go to the inside here, nope, just follows around. Doesn't want to screw up the doubles. They don't really want to take each other out because it's not too late in the race where they need to start making moves, but at the same time, they want to start passing people and gaining those positions. Axis still got a big lead over Parker. I have a fat friend far behind from Parker right now. Like, it's Hockey Drew catching up to I have a fat friend pretty slowly but surely. Then Yoshimura gaining a gap on Iowa Hawkeyes. They're all spreading apart now as the race is getting deeper. No one's really battling. Guess we'll just watch kind of what line Hockey Drew is going to be trying to take to catch up to I have a fat friend. His main goal will probably be get on the podium and get G Fuel 1, 2, 3. That'd be really cool. Oh, who's stopped in the corner there? Iowa Hawkeyes makes a mistake and allows Saltman and Dizzle to get past him. I don't know if that was something with his internet or something, but he's just kind of got parked in that corner. Must have went too high or something and got stuck on the top. But now Dizzle and Saltman right next to each other again. Saltman probably trying to get past Dizzle. He's been right behind him the last couple races. Last couple laps, but who goes down there? Hockey is right on Fatboy right now. Fatboy stops and Hockey runs into the back of him. What's going on here? I have a fat friend. Something happened there. I don't know if he lagged or if his controller died or something. But now it's Hockey Drew is able to get up into third place. I don't know. That was kind of odd what happened there. Don't know. But now it's G Fuel Racing 1, 2, 3. Axis has pulled a huge gap on Parker, but he's starting to run into lap traffic now. So that might come into play as this race carries on. The lappers letting him go by, being good sports about the racing. I don't want to ruin someone else's race. I have a fat friend making a couple mistakes now. Yoshimura is catching him. So Yoshimura might be able to get back up into that fourth place if I have a fat friend keeps on making mistakes. It's like Dizzle and Someone must have got around Dizzle at one point. Because now Saltman pulled a pretty decent gap on Dizzle. Saltman's going to set his sights on Yoshimura. Yoshimura crashes. That's going to allow Saltman to get right up behind him. Tough break for him. He was right on I have a fat friend. Another person crashes in the exact same place Yoshimura does. That's Iowa Hawkeyes. And Talon behind him. Talon won the LCQ. So he's probably looking for a better position than what he's in right now. Looks like Saltman closing in on Yoshimura. Not really any battles going on other than that. Looks like I have a fat friend closing in on its Hockey Drew a little bit. As I say that, Saltman closes. Oh, Saltman hits the post on the inside of the corner. Still gets the double though, so he doesn't lose too much time than what it could have been, but still tough break as he was right behind him. Looks like I have a fat friend makes a mistake in the rhythms, the main rhythm, so he's not really able to get any closer to its Hockey Drew. See what Axis is doing getting to the lappers. Looks like Axis hasn't really had to deal with many more lappers than that one. He's catching up to this one person, but that's not going to be a while until he has to really deal with him. That would be SX Corey, and then Barnell's in 12th. What happens here? Dizzle goes down. That's going to allow... What happened to I am the fat friend? Oh, there's two of them. Oh, never mind. Looks like Dizzle gets passed by I am the fat friend as he crashes in that one corner. He's going to try to go back around him, though, on the inside. They're swapping positions here. Who got the reset right there? Is that a lapper? Nope. Yep, that was a lapper there that got reset. Wondering if that was a huge battle, but Dizzle and I am the fat friend still battling, and I am the fat friend kind of makes a mistake, allowing Dizzle to get around him and build up a little bit of a gap. Still right on him though, and then right behind them is Iowa Hawkeyes. He could possibly get back up to 7th place if he plays his cards right. Everyone's still separated. Looks like Dizzle's pulling away a little bit from I am the fat friend. No one else is really catching or gaining ground. Dizzle makes a mistake, but so does I am the fat friend. I am the fat friend goes over the bars in that corner. He had too many cheeseburgers, it looks like, and he got a little bit front end heavy. You got Iowa Hawkeyes going around. Iowa Hawkeye's able to get around I Am the Fat Friend. Maybe I Am the Fat Friend saw a cheeseburger or a fry on the ground and he had to stop and smell it. You never know. Then it appears that everyone's kind of built gaps on each other. Axis was a pretty decent gap, almost 2 sections on Parker right now. Itaki Drew still in third place with a pretty large gap over I Have a Fat Friend. But Yoshimura closed up right up to I Have a Fat Friend. So this could turn into a battle pretty quickly as I Have a Fat Friend makes a mistake in the section. Yoshimura is able to close up even more. There's also a battle going on with I Am the Fat Friend and Iowa Hawkeyes. There's 2 battles to kind of watch. Looks like I Have a Fat Friend pulled a little bit on Yoshimura, but he still hits that section clean. Looks like they're good. Staying the exact same gap. What could happen with I Am the Fat Friend and Iowa Hawkeyes here? I Am the Fat Friend has to double in. That's going to allow Iowa Hawkeyes to go right around him and pull a pretty big gap as he can't get his rhythm back. And Yoshimura falls back from I Have a Fat Friend. See, I Have a Fat Friend and I Am the Fat Friend, they're a team that started up, and they have an Instagram and they post funny quotes and everything like that. It's quite entertaining. They're also pretty quick too. I'm pretty sure I Have a Fat Friend and I'm the Fat Friend are like 4th and 6th in the world for this leaderboard. So they've definitely been throwing in practice for this, and it's paying off for I Have a Fat Friend right now. Then Axe is still sitting in first with a very large lead. It's like there's a that's a lapper. I was gonna say it looks like there's a battle going on there. It's just a lap. Oh, someone gets reset. Oh, that's just another lapper. Getting hard to kind of look for battles right now. Oh, there we go. Yoshimura and Saltman right now. Saltman closed up on Yoshimura. And they closed up on I Have a Fat Friend after he makes a mistake. Yoshimura gets around. Actually, I Have a Fat Friend, which is very cool for Yoshimura right now. Up in the top 4 again. And I Have a Fat Friend going on the inside. Gonna try to make a run on him. Not able. Cuts underneath him. Takes I Have a Fat Friend down. Can't get the double, so he's gonna be able to pull again on Yoshimura. Saltman gets around Yoshimura also. Looks like Parker and nothing really happened. I Have a Fat Friend and Yoshimura going 3 wide into the corner. It's like Saltman gets I Have a Fat Friend gets pushed a little wide. He lets Yoshimura and Saltman go by in there. That's kind of confusing. But they're all 3 wide right now. It looks like Yoshimura gets that triple clean still. Nobody gets the reset. So they're still going to be going 3 wide into this corner here. Saltman cuts up the inside of Yoshimura. Yoshimura doesn't get good enough run to the whoops to make anything happen in the next corner. They all choose not to quad over in that section. Still right on each other though. Saltman's gonna try to pull a little bit on Yoshimura. Saltman came back from like 9th place, so this has been a good ride for him. Looks like it's Hockey Drew goes down. I don't know. Oh, that was the end of the race? What? This race flew by. It's gonna be Axis, Parker, Itaki Drew. Oh, Yoshimura tries to fly by Saltman over the wall, over the over-under, but isn't able to do it. So final results goes Axis, Parker, Itaki Drew, Saltman, Yoshimura, I Have a Fat Friend, R Dizzle, Iowa Hawkeyes, I'm the Fat Friend, Talon, SX Corey, Barnells. Thanks for tuning in to round 2 of the Milestonedsx series. I will not be able to stream next round, but in for round 4, I'll be able to stream it again. So make sure y'all tune into that. Thank you, and see you.